You are on tab 1, which corresponds to section 1 of the 16 sections of the safety data sheet. You will find the quick start instructions in the separate window to the right. Please note that the burgundy items are required. So the name, relevant identified uses, manufacturer, emergency numbers are all in burgundy. These are all required fields. You might consider taking a tour through each section of the safety data sheet. To do so, under the Help button, you can select Guide from the beginning. This will open up a yellow window which allows us to guide each of the sections. It will provide information such as the field name and some background on it. Let's get acquainted with some of the action buttons on the bottom, starting with Edit. You will notice that under Edit we have No Data, for example, which is a quick way to fill fields with the words No Data. This is where we also access our stocked phrases, non-English language, zooming into text fields, and also spell check. Our navigation actions between tabs, left and right, and there's also this way to navigate, which is quite useful. And you can even navigate between safety data sheets. The build functionality is found here, and there is a build for building the complete safety data sheet and also to build its corresponding label. The guidance information is found here. There's also information under research is found here, which allows you to go to various websites to access chemical, physical, or regulatory information on your chemicals of interest. And then to the right we have a Save button, which will save changes but will keep the window open. A Done button, which will save the changes but close the window. And a Cancel button, which will close the window without saving changes. So let's complete section 1. Notice that the product name is already included. It's a burgundy field, so that is already included. Notice the product number and brand are optional fields that can be completed if you desire. In addition, the other means of identification, such as a common alternative name or trade name, is an optional field. Relevant identified uses is required. So let's type in floor cleaner. Also, the manufacturer supplier information is required. We can click on the button and we can obtain the information from the preferences or the suppliers section. We'll get it from the preferences, and you might remember that this is found under File, Preferences. But it's copied the information, and the emergency number should also be entered here. So we'll enter it. After completing the first tab, the next tab to complete will be the Composition tab, which is also listed as the second tab.